All right, so who do I have here with me today?
Lovely.
Lovely?
Reese Bonneville.
Reese,
Yeah.
that's awesome. First things first, I want to congratulate y'all on being together out here. I know it's crazy being out here. And I would like to know your ages and what's a day in a life like out here for you guys.
You start.
23.
23?
I'm being honest, straight the fuck up every day, you know what I mean, hustling to chase the high. Like, putting priorities aside, you know what I mean, because all you worry about is making money to get a fix type shit, you know?
Man,
And that's just the honest truth.
I definitely do know. Yeah.
That's to sum it up, you know, it's every day.
And that's what it's like, just the hustle and bustle. How long have you been out here on these streets, if you don't mind me asking?
This last time, I've been out here for a little over 2 years.
A little over 2 years.
Like about 2 years, you know what I mean? Because I've been homeless to have my son. He just turned 2 November 1st. But there was a point in time, like 2 months, I was like living with someone, and another like a month or two, I was living with someone. You know what I mean? So like about 2 years.
About 2 years, so all the way. You mentioned something before about or when I was talking to you earlier about like being homeless but having a car and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So was this 2 years completely homeless, like all the way out there?
Mm-hmm, yeah, this last time I've been homeless, I've been on the streets for 2 years.
Man.
Pretty much, yeah, since I had my son, I've been, you know what I mean?
Have you been together this whole time?
No.
No. When did you guys meet, if you don't mind me asking?
I met him, honestly, maybe like a couple months ago. Because I used to run around out here in Tempe.
Yeah.
And one day I just kind of like came back randomly and ran into him and we kicked it and kind of clicked the vibe, you know?
That's cool, man. That's real cool. Would you say that it's better being with somebody or by yourself out here?
That's just pros and its cons, you know?
Pros and its cons.
When it comes like being a female, like safety wise and shit, obviously it's better to have somebody to look out for you and be there for you by your side, you know? But then when you spend so much time with somebody, even 24 hours every day of the week with somebody, like it gets stressful. It's, you guys start to argue over petty stupid shit that, you know what I mean, that shouldn't even be a thing.
You might not even argue with if you're by yourself or whatever.
So that's just pros and cons, but like I said, the majority, like if we like the bigger picture, safety wise is my main concern, you know what I mean? So it's better to have somebody around.
Yeah, I would think so too, especially being a female. Not saying that everybody out here is bad, but there's a lot of people with ill intentions and, ill motives and things like that. So it's definitely probably a lot better for you being with somebody to make sure no one tries any of those or act out any of those illicit plans or whatever they may have. So what about for you? How long have you been out here?
I've lived in Arizona for about 6 months.
You've lived here 6 months?
Yeah, I'm originally from Minnesota. I lived in San Diego for 2 years, then I came here to Arizona.
Not to cut you off, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, man. The majority of people that I talk to that are displaced and homeless, 90% of them in Arizona are not from here. Could you elaborate a little bit on what brought you here? And was it just like, was Arizona better, the weather, or what was it? Was it family issues? What was it that brought you?
Okay, so what brought me here?
Yeah.
To be real, I know there's a girl that I know from junior high, and we know each other from 8th grade, and we went to the same schools and all that. She's the reason why I moved here.
Okay.
Yeah. She picked me up from San Diego and brought me over here. Because just here, I was living on the streets and shit in California, and when I came here, I was I don't know, I fell into a relationship with this girl, living in her apartment and stuff, but to be honest, that shit's not working for me. And it's just it is what it is. It wasn't meant to be.
Did she end up just bringing you here and then shaking you? Going a different route, or did you guys just break up, or what?
No, see, her and we're like really good friends.
All right, yeah,
we know
one of
each
those
other
issues.
very
Yeah.
well. So there's no nothing like that. It's just like it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
It just
there don't
wasn't
even be
meant to
nothing more than that. Yeah, that works. All right. That's usually the issue when I talk to people. They say like a friend brought them out here to have a better life, and then out of nowhere,
Didn't work out.
yeah, it just never works out, or sometimes it works out, and then for the greater good of the relationship, they end up just going their separate ways, and things happen. Life is life. I don't like it. I can't stand when people think that they can't end up homeless. 9 times out of 10, I truly feel and know that you're a drink, burp, whatever you want to call it, paycheck away from being displaced out here.
Absolutely.
Things cost so much out here. I remember back in the day, I say this time and time again, McDonald's, no one liked McDonald's for being, having good food. We liked McDonald's because you could get, feed a family of 4 on $10. Same with Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, and the rest of them. Nowadays, family of 4, it's like almost 70, almost $100. That's crazy. And so, with prices like that, you can only imagine what it's like to get a studio apartment and things of that nature. So, yeah, it's understandable. Most people don't realize that they're, a paycheck away or whatever, what may have you, from being homeless out here in the streets. And the least they can do is be and have compassion. Be nice and be kind and have a little bit of compassion. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do people out here treat you guys as far as the storefronts and the officers and things? Are they awful or what?
Majority of people, obviously, you get profiled,
Yeah,
you have that like 10-20% that they are sympathetic, like you said, they understand, they either have somebody close to them or been through it themselves, because when they treat you somewhere, they profile you, it's because they don't know what it's like, they haven't experienced it, whether it's firsthand or somebody close to them, like family, whatever, But yeah, everywhere you go, you profile, whether you're sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus, or you walk in the store and you got a backpack on, or no matter what, you get profiled everywhere you go.
And how does that make you
All
guys
eyes on
feel?
you. It's obviously like nobody wants to be, nobody wants to be judged and profiled, but.
And is that like a daily thing? That's daily.
That's everywhere
right?
you go, all day.
Yeah.
Like you said, and it makes it feel that much more, like, feels good when you run into somebody who's not.
Kind of cool.
Someone, an employee who's not judging you or fucking following you around and lurking, or someone who stops, and they look like they got money, but they stop and hand you some shit, or, it feels that much better, because most of the time people just judge you and profile you, and look down upon you.
Yeah, I'm everywhere, man. Like I said, all over Arizona, and I feel like Tempe has the best camaraderie. In other words, they're a lot closer than you guys are closer out here than in Phoenix. In Phoenix they're a lot more cutthroat, I would say, but out here in Tempe is a little bit more camaraderie and a lot more help. That I can see.
Community friendly in a way, to the homeless,
a little bit.
I can do all the feeds and shit,
Yeah,
you
there you
shit
go.
like that.
Yeah,
you don't know feeds in Phoenix.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that I know who do, Masa Project. Eric does, few guys who do, but not that many. As opposed to out here, it's Arizona Hugs out here, Austin who does it out here, and there's a lot of people, who do it out here. So. Just more than Phoenix, for sure.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel when people do stuff like that for the community anyway? Pretty good?
And this goes to show, there's hope.
There's some people
hope and faith in humanity, Not
Yeah.
everybody's miserable and bitter, just a little, it's like dim, but it's like that little light is still shining,
Yeah, still there, huh? At the end of the tunnel. Yeah. Well, I told you I wasn't going to keep you guys that long. I always have to ask this, though. Where do you guys see yourself in the next 5 years, if you could think out that far?
I don't know. I can't say I can see this, but I'd hope out this lifestyle, turn my life back around for the better, be I want to be a mom to my son, you know? I miss my baby. Yeah, I mean, when you're in the sober life, living a regular life, you're like, oh, fuck, I hate this shit. I don't want to get up for work. But when you're out here, you're like, damn, dude, I miss getting up for work every day, having that alarm, or having to, you know what I mean, fucking, like, shit like that, you know? Like, looking forward to that check every week or 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Like, you miss shit like that, like, regular shit. Like, we out here and it's like, we live in the same day every day, over and over, while time just keeps going. You know what I mean? Like, time just, everybody's, you know what I mean, doing shit and growing and moving forward, and we're just stuck in the same fucking loop.
It's almost like a revolving door, huh? Man, I think and know that you guys could do it. You guys seem like you got all your wits about you. You know, I'm like I said, I'm around, I'm all over, and some people, it seems like they've been engulfed with the streets. You know, they've totally let it engulf them, and some of them, their mentalities are gone. You know, but you guys seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. You know, you look clean. You carry yourselves, you know, very, you know, for people who are out here on these streets, you guys seem like you guys are well taken care of. You know, and
it takes effort to do that.
Yeah,
shit, you know what I mean?
I knew you were gonna start.
It ain't easy.
I'm sorry, you know, I'm not trying to make no market, but I mean, you know, some people are like, wow, you know,
they let the drugs do that, and they give up. They stop caring about themselves, about how they look, how they feel, what they even smell like. You know what I mean? Like they don't even bother to look for food or try to, you know what I mean? Like even ask them, that little help, like.
Yeah, I forgot to shout out another friends of mine stuck in Cali, Juan. They're out here. They live in California, but they do a lot of good work with people. They do prayers and they say prayers for people. They help out. You know, they help literally get people off the streets and stuff like that. So there's just a lot of people out here doing it. You know, like I said, we believe in you. We think you could do it, and you know, just put your mind to it. I want to thank you for this interview. I don't want to keep you too long. You guys be blessed in everything you do, and I hope you guys, the next time I see you guys, it'll be on a different plateau.
Greater,
Yeah, doing something better. All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.